Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It would be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 7, Episode 7. Let's get into Keely. OMG. Talking about somebody I don't like on this show is actually Keely. She's messy. She's just really mean and just downright dirty. Like, how you gonna... First, we find out that Keely was cool with Ciara. They used to pray together, talk on the phone all night and whatever, and she turned her back on Ciara and trying to hook up Ciara with her little sister or her homegirl, somebody like that, and think that it's okay that he's a married man. And yet when Bocce looks at anybody or talk to anybody, she cries and she's all mad and she's upset. She's in her feelings. She wants to get violent. She wants to get mean. She wants to talk dirty. She wants to talk nasty to him. And it's like, yo, where they do that at? Where they make a woman like you? And then we also hear that Blue Da Vinci is your baby daddy and you be holding your kid hostage. I believe it 1,000% that Keely holds her child hostage just because Blue Da Vinci don't want to hit it no more and he don't want her no more. That is what it is. And if she got him on child support all day every day, and on top of that, Keely's probably gonna make this sad, what we're gonna hear her sad sob story. But damn, how can anybody feel sorry for you, Keely, when you're just so mean and so downright dirty? And then you're gonna try to be like, Tobias, you want a double date? You don't care what drama you cause from anybody. What if somebody walked up to you and said to while you was out there with Bocce, oh, you want a double date, Bocce? You be trying to take off your shoes and throw them and hit somebody with them. And then on top of that, you're gonna turn around and you're gonna shit on Just Brittany. I don't know Just Brittany like that or anything like that. But yeah, you're supposed to have her back. You're supposed to be managing her, making sure the contract goes straight with Stevie. But you smell an opportunity over there with Stevie and Mimi. So basically, you want to turn your back on Just Brittany and trying to get her out the situation where you can probably hook yourself up, get yourself a contract. We would never buy your music, Keely. You came on terribly. The way that you're coming on the show and the way you acting, it seems like you're not gonna have a next season, because if you're not likable and people don't root for you, they don't usually bring you back. You just be a one and done. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, Keely, you better do something, because you're coming off real messy and no one wants to see another woman hook a knowingly married man up with another woman. And it has nothing to do with girl code. It's just being an individual having morals. And for you to do something like that, it makes sense that you will hold your child hostage because you have no morals and no values. It's just so pathetic to see this. Like, yo, for real, like, you are a bad representation of single mothers out here in these streets. And so let's get on to who else got on my nerves? Somebody else got on my nerves. Oh, what's her name? Estelita got on my nerves like you wouldn't believe. Like, we listened to her for like 2 episodes cry about Stevie this, Stevie come in my room at night when I don't want to have sex with him, when I don't want to be with him, I don't want to have nothing to do with Stevie, he took advantage of me, this and that, I come from this bad childhood and he took advantage of me and all this other stuff. And now that Stevie told you that you his favorite, you like, hey, yay, let me get naked, let me drop it like it's hot, let me run up against you. It's just like now, now that Stevie said you're his favorite, but you're his favorite. You ain't his number one. You his favorite. You ain't his number one. Now we see next episode you're going to be making out with Stevie, sleeping with him and all this other stuff. And it was like, damn. So basically you was there like last season you came on like a boss. You came on like you had respect. You came on like you had dignity. You came on like you was about your music. The early this season, you got us feeling sorry for you. You're pulling on our heartstrings, and next thing you know, I'm his favorite. Oh, thank you, Stevie. You gonna make me a star? Like, come on. Where they do that at? Obviously on this show. So anyways, and then Scooter, he wants Ciara to be there for him and support him while he's out here cheating and he's slanging his penis into any and everything. He had whole Raya working in his wife's shop and paying her hush money, paying her money, then having Ciara pay her. And now he got a 2-year-old where he don't know if it's his or not. He doesn't know if this woman that is pregnant now, if it's his or not. So he's never been faithful to Ciara. Like, he just got married for namesake. What did he get married for? Did he get married so he can get conjugal visits? Did he get married so his credit can, build up? Why did he get married if he can't even think about or even absolutely really showing any type of faithfulness towards her, but yet he wants her to be faithful and stay and be a wife to him when he hasn't been a husband to her and God knows when. RIP to, you know, Scooter's son. That's sad, but it seems like if you were doing more fathering and paying a lot more attention to your son and the crowd that he hangs with, and who he's hanging with, what he's doing, when he's doing, and how he's doing it, and spending more time with him than spending time with these chicks that you running up in and not using protection, just slinging raw penis. It seemed like a better thing. It seemed like things would probably would have worked out for you differently. So hopefully you heed this message and you work with your kids that you do have living and stick in their life and stay focused on them instead of worrying about some piece of coochie when you got kids that you brought into this world that need you to be there for them. If you can't be a husband, if you can't be faithful, be a faithful father, be a loyal father. So anyways, let's get into the episode. So anyways, we get Erica, Mina. Basically, we're back at the situation where, you know, they're meeting up with Mimi, you know, just Brittany and, you know, Escalita and, you know, Keely. And Erica Mina's outside. She's yelling. She's talking about that girl came here with a $2 dress on. Well, Erica, what you coming here with a $59.99 dress on? Miss me with that bullshit. So Erica Mina's talking about, she's talking about my son. My son. You don't give a shit about your son, because if you did, you wouldn't make the moves that you make. Okay, yeah, you made financial moves. Okay, you was on Love and Hip Hop New York. Now you're on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You done got engaged to Bow Wow. You done slept with a married man. And your name has been running up and down the streets. You get on IG. You get on the internet. You show your body. You show your ass. You show your tits. You're on here whiling. You're on this show trying to get with, you know, Tommy, trying to get with her and trying to finesse her and try to be with her, whatever. You have not even focused on your music. You've been so busy around here arguing with a girl that is, you're like 3 times her freaking age. You can be her mother. You can be just Brittany's mother the way that you're old enough to be her mother, and you haven't changed a bit. You haven't grown at all. Now you wanna cry, talk about oh me. Nobody wanna hear that. Miss me with that bullshit. And you talking, and then Erica Mina's outside talking about, yeah, the girl look like she got STDs. You slept with Rich, and Rich sleeps with everybody. You slept with Bow Wow, and whoever will give you a couple of dollars. So don't be throwing diseases up there in the air like it ain't nothing. And you was thinking about sleeping with Stevie as well. So don't even go over there. Miss me with that bullshit. So anyways, we get on. We get to see Momma Dee. Momma Dee. Momma Dee. We get to see the queen. She graces us. Momma Dee. Basically, she's getting a grandmother makeover. She's getting her mouth right, her teeth right, her body right, her tummy right. She's getting everything right. She's getting uplift. She's going to be the brand new Grandmama Barbie. That's what she's going to be. And we get to see KK. KK makes an appearance on the show. So basically, we got the 2 grandmamas. They meet up, and basically, you know, we find out that Karen King got her a young man. His name is Terrell, and he got drags, and she's with her young thing, and she's sporting it around, and she's doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow, she got herself a young man. She got herself a young thing. She's feeling good. She's feeling happy about it. You only live once, so might as well make the best of it, because it seems like Karen King had a torturous life, and she did some torturous things with her son. So young boy, you better watch out, because you ain't messing with no fool. So anyways, we find out that Momma Dee and, you know, Ernest might be separating, getting a divorce or whatever. They haven't been, they've been living apart. They've been kind of separate. Momma Dee didn't kick out Ernest, but he ain't in the picture. But I want to see Ernest. I want to see them make it right. Because you know what, they can make it right. So we learned that Scrappy is in Miami. Momma Dee wasn't really that happy that Scrappy hooked back up with Shay, but that's all right. Scrappy went to Vegas and got married to the Bam, and it's all good. And so now we get to see Momma Dee going through surgery, them sewing and shit and poking. I was so disgusted. Thank God I wasn't eating anything. That was so freaking nasty. I hate when they do that shit when I'm watching something and they show the most disgusting thing. Like, people eat and watch TV, my friends. Networks. If I wanted to watch a horror movie, I know not to have food in my mouth. I'll be prepared, so I'll be eating only candy and shit. So anyways, it is what it is. And so we hear that Scrap will be getting out of jail. He'll be coming home soon, but we don't know when that's going to be. Oh yeah, we do. It's going to be July 2019. That's when he's coming home. So anyways, it is what it is. And so we get to the Uptown Comedy Club that is in Atlanta. And I love this comedy club. They have a YouTube channel. And I used to watch all the comedy skits, especially my old comedians, especially when they was first coming out, hitting the gate. They showed up there. That was the comedy club that a lot of famous comedians came out of, you know. So anyways, So anyways, everything is all good. Everybody's there. Scooter's there. Kaylee's there, and we have Tokyo, she's there. We have, you know, Tobias, he's there. Karlie's there, or whatever. Everything is all good. Ciara's not there. I thought she was there, but so anyways, they go outside, and so it's Ciara as, you know, Tokyo, and so, you know, Bachi walks out with Young Jock, because it was Young Jock was getting roasted. You see Young Jock hairstyle, like, whoa. And so anyways, you know, Bachi, he comes out with Keely comes out with this miserable woman. This is the definition of miserable and messy. Just miserable. That just, you know, she ain't never gonna be happy. She's an unhappy person. Unhappy. Oh, unhappy. And these unhappy people try to make everybody around them unhappy, and she's one of them. And then she smothers in misery. You know how you smother, you know, onions and, you know, gravy? That's how she smothers and misery. She loves misery. Misery loves company. I don't even know how Bachi is even with her. And Bachi don't even know who her baby daddy is. Okay, this is a fake relationship. Because a woman is quick to tell you who her baby daddy is, or she tell you she don't know who he is. So then when a woman tell you she don't know who her baby daddy is, that's your decision whether you should flight, whether you should run, or walk. So anyways, so this is when, you know, Keely says Bachi on a double date. You know, she's throwing people under the bus. It's like, she's not tactful. She doesn't know what she could have caused or what she could have started. That woman, Tokyo, could have, you know, slang Karlie and, you know, Tobias across the parking lot, and then slang her across the parking lot too as well, for just being the messenger. So anyways, she going in. So you got Scooter talking about Ciara ain't there for me. Ciara ain't here. Ciara treat me like this. Ciara did me like that. Ciara ain't supporting me. Ciara ain't doing, instead of being in a country club, Scooter, you need to be with your kids that are living, and make sure you know who their kids are, who your kids are running with, who are their friends, because you got sons, right? You need to make sure you're in their life every day, because it doesn't seem like you got a job or you ain't working. This is the first part of the episode that you had on different pants. You've been having on them sweatpants since your son's funeral until even in this episode, so miss me with that bullshit, unless they all filmed them all at once or whatever. So anyways, you know, so Scooter's talking all that, and so here's Keely. Well, that's why I hooked him up with my friend, because Ciara ain't no good. Ciara this, Ciara that, and all this other stuff. That was like, you know, Karlie was like, I thought she was your friend or whatever. I thought girl code. She's like, ain't no girl code. I don't like her. I don't like this and like that. Wait till Bachi get somebody else. I can't wait. So anyways, so this is when, you know, Tokyo was like, yo, chill out. Why are you dissing her? There's two sides to a story. You don't know the whole thing. You don't know what's going on. You don't know their personal situation. You don't know what's going on with the situation. Like, hold up, wait a minute. Then here goes Keely getting all indignified as usual. So anyways, her boyfriend scoots her away. Bachi, you can't take this woman nowhere. You had, you know, what's his name, Young Jock, watch her in the club to make sure she don't misbehave. Like, if you have to put a babysitter on your woman, then you gotta escort her out from getting into fights because she started in trouble for no reason. Why would you want to be with a woman like that? What does that say about you, Bachi? That says that you just as messy. So anyways, that situation's over. I'm just like, okay, miss me with this Keely female. So anyways, it is what it is. And then so we get Erica Mena. She meets up with, you know, Keely. What's up with Keely? Is Keely screwing the security and the staff and the record label and production to be on all these different episodes? So we got Keely, and we have Mimi, and we have Erica Mena basically talking about, you know, the situation with, you know, with just Brittany, and they're all like coming to a consensus as that, you know, just Brittany hit below the belt. She's no good. She's this, she's that. Maybe she shouldn't be a part of a part of the, you know, concert they're having. Like, come on, like, who cares? So, and Erica Mena says she's not going to be a part of the, you know, concert, whatever. She'll just host because they're hoes. No, you're the biggest hoe and you're the oldest hoe. So miss me with that bullshit. So anyways, and so then, you know, Keely is talking, you know, crap about, you know, just Brittany, but she's supposed to be there she's supposed to be in her best. She's supposed to be for just Brittany's best interest, and she's not, because she see some money over there with Mimi and Stevie, and she thinks she's gonna stay on the show. Mimi will slaughter you before she lose anything on a Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You won't be a part of it. And so anyways, so we have that little conversation. We find out that Stevie J, he went over there to New York and he went to court or whatever. So they continued the court date. So it's gonna be rescheduled, but he still want Mimi to be in control because Mimi has no storyline. She has nothing going on. So basically, she has to wrangler the females. So it is what it is with that situation. So okay. So then we get Karlie Redd. You know, she sits down with, you know, Tokyo to tell Tokyo, hey, listen, I used to hang out with, you know, Tobias. I went out on a couple of dates with him a few years ago, but, you know, it was nothing sexual. We didn't do this, we didn't do that. So, you know, Tokyo was like, all right, it's all good. I'm not gonna get mad at you. Thank you for telling me. It's all good. And she was like, I wish she would have told me, so I'm gonna talk to him later. You know, Karlie was like, oh shit, I'm not gonna get my ass up, I'm not gonna get beat up. You ain't gonna throw stuff at me, you gonna throw liquor on me, you ain't gonna hit me, you ain't gonna do none of that. So, you know, Karlie was like, yes, thank goodness. And so then we get, you know, Ciara comes through and they let Ciara know all the shady things that Keely was doing and how Keely was talking about her, how Keely's hooking up, you know, Scooter with another woman and all that other good stuff. And then, you know, Ciara tells us the story about Keely and how they used to be chill. And basically, you know, they ask her, like, you know, did you talk to Scooter about these other women and these, you know, babies, these two baby situations? She was like, no, I haven't, but I will. Because basically, you know, what's her name? Karlie Redd was like, I was at the funeral with Ciara when she was there to Keely, but Keely ain't trying to hear it. She just wants to throw jabs and throw her under the bus. So then we get, you know, what's his name? Kurt. We get Kurt's daughter. She goes to, you know, tell Kurt that, hey, Rashida got a new man sniffing up the tree, and so you better get home or whatever. So Kurt was like, what more can I do? You can do a lot more. So anyways, Kurt was like, so Kurt has this big plan. He's gonna come back home or whatever. So he comes in with the movers, and basically he's like, we need to move in together. I miss you. I love you. Blah, in the third or whatever. Rashida's like, okay, yeah, baby. But there's rules to this shit. And then she tells the movers to go away. And then she lets him back in, and then Kurt turns around and tells the movers to come like that. Like, I'm like, Kurt don't even give a shit. So basically, you know, Kurt was confessing last season that he really didn't even want Rashida. Now he wants Rashida back, so now he's at home. Rashida's happy she got her best friend back or whatever. You know, that's her husband. He done cheated on her. He done have a baby with her, baby on her. And if she wants him back and she forgives him, then that's good for her, because he will be sticking it and moving it again. But this time he's probably going to be careful, make sure he buy the plan B and use protection, because he's still going to cheat on Rashida because he knows he can get her back or whatever. So Rashida didn't let him back in the house. So it is what it is. Like, we knew that was coming. So we have that situation. And then we have Stevie J. He has a photo shoot with Penthouse magazine. You know, so it's gonna be a legacy, you know, photo shoot for Penthouse magazine, and we're gonna have him modeling with these two girls or whatever. Then he gets Estelita. Estelita comes through. He tells her, I'm gonna do this for you, baby. I'm gonna do that for the baby. I believe in you. I'm gonna do everything. I'm sorry I didn't move fast enough for you. I'm sorry I didn't do this for you, but it's okay. I want you to jump in the photo shoot for me, and you know you're my favorite. And she's all happy, and she's in love, and she's ready to jump on that Mr. Good bar. And so she's in the photo shoot, and she's happy, and she feels like she's back to being number one of Danger Zone, and she's in love. She's smelling roses in the air. And so it's like, oh goodness. So just Brittany, basically, you know, just Brittany, she done messed up with, you know, with messing with Stevie J and Mimi. Like, boy, too bad she couldn't get a storyline somewhere else without Stevie J and Mimi and, you know, Estelita and, you know, Erica Mena. So basically, you know, the tea was spilled on, you know, just Brittany, the reason why that she's so upset, and the reason why she's so mad or whatever with Estelita is because her and Stevie J has been having sex. So Stevie J has been playing Estelita and has been playing, you know, just Brittany, because he's sleeping with both of them. He is penising down both of them, basically, and so that's why they fighting among each other. So we're going to see Estelita and, you know, just Brittany fight, argue or they're going to join in together and have threesomes and be happily ever after, or the storyline is going to be them going back and forth and fighting. So, Erica Mena feels like, you know what, I don't want no part of this situation anyway, no more. Basically, what I would do is go and show up to the concert or the show or whatever, and that's it. But she's going to try to, work with just Jazzy Fizzle or whatever. Mimi said that she's gonna contact Jazz Fizzle, whatever his name is, Jizz Fizzle. Jizz just sounds messed up, so pause on that. So anyways, Erica Mena is gonna bow out and she's gonna remove herself from the situation because now she knows what's going on. This is like shit. So now we see Stevie J is just putting that beefcake in between both of these ladies and making them both jealous and making them both fight for him because that's how he loves and that's how he wants it. Too bad they both they're not interesting enough like, Jocelyn, but I guess it would do for now. So, anyways, moving on from that, we have, Tokyo, she meets up with Tobias. Basically, she questioned him and tried to say that Karlie said that they slept together, blase in the third. He was like, nah, we didn't, blase. Nope. Didn't happen. She believes him. They're moving forward, and he spills the tea that she's bitter and jealous because Blue Da Vinci don't want her, and she holds their baby hostage, and Bocce don't even know that's her baby's father. And Bocce and Blue Da Vinci was both at Shooter's funeral, son's funeral or whatever, and they didn't even know each other. So it is what it is with that situation. And so and Tokyo finds out that information. She's damn sure going to use it with, Ciara, and she's going to use it with Karlie Redd to let them know what's going on, what's the deal, what's really good. So it is what it is. Ciara, she meets up with Scooter. They both basically go back and forth. Scooter is a selfish, mean man. He has no love for Ciara. It's like he don't got no respect for her. He don't even care. Cheating on her and making her feel bad and being with other women and not using protection at all. These 3 women so far we know he didn't use protection. What about all the other ones and whoever they slept with? So Scooter is just, community penis, and he doesn't really care, and he's mad that he's kind of like mad that Ciara got another man. He's talking about, she was like, I don't want to be, she was like, I can't be all up on you. I can't be holding you and all this other stuff. I got a man, baby. He was like, yeah, I knew it, blase in the third. And so he don't really care. And he was like, I don't know if it's my baby, might be, I don't know. She could be lying, she could be telling the truth. I don't know, I don't give a shit. And basically, Ciara said, are you hurt? He was like, yeah, I'm hurt. That was a stupid question because yes, he is hurt over his son. So I guess he's acting out like a child, but it seems like he's been acting out like a child since last season. He's still acting like a child now. So Ciara, hopefully you never go back to Scooter because Scooter got no love and no respect for you, and he just sees you as a cash machine, and that's all. And something pretty and shiny he can show around town with his dignified friends and say, oh, I got a decent woman, and then basically at night hit up the streets for the vermin. So it is what it is. So I guess that's it. Anyways, peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It would be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. It's Mary Jane signing off. Much love.